Sumesh? अब जाएगी?
So we're supposed to give feedback, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can I just start then? So I think both the teams did a very good job. Congratulations to both of you. As I said in the breakout room that, I was thinking of my law school days and I was not a patch near you all. So good, keep it up. I really have no comments as such to tell you how you can be better or anything. I think perhaps the others may have. My only comment to the other team is that
Do we start? Good evening, everyone. Hiram ma'am, do we start? Honorable Justice Sir has joined. Mr. Chetan Sharma Sir, 𝐒𝐔𝐿 Sir has also joined. Do we start with the permission of our Chief Guest of the Day and Guest of Honor of the Day? Honorable Justice, good evening.
Good evening, please.
Lordship, do we start the program?
See you all here. You want to start, you may, please. Welcome.
With your permission, Lordship.
Oh, that's all there. Yes.
Thank you so much, Lordship. With the permission of our Chief Guest of the Day, I, Dr. Mohammed Salim, Director and Dean, Lloyd Law College and Lloyd School of Law.
Sir, also, whether he has on his camera, whether he is here or not, sir.
Chetan Sharma is here.
Chetan, sir. Okay.
Chetan, sir, good evening. Good evening, everyone. We are very glad to have the presence of Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄 sir, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Mr. Chetan Sharma sir, ASG in the High Court for the Union of India, and the presence of our President, Mr. Manoj Thairani sir, Iram Majid ma'am, and Ms. Mamta Tiwari ma'am. She will join us soon. She's on the way. And the presence of all the team members who have also joined this meeting, and all the participants of this competition, and all the audience from the student community of all across the world. This competition is one of its kind, which started 6 years back with a very humble beginning in which we had the presence of 16 teams in the campus in 2020. But since then, we are in the 6th edition of this competition. And we have the presence of more than 100 teams last year and approximately 100 teams this year also. This event is a 4-day event, which starts from Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And today we have the pleasure of organizing the final rounds of the competition, which concluded just 1 hour before at 4 o'clock. Rather 4:15 it ended because of the quality of teams that we have and the quality of judges from all across the world. This competition is a global competition which is on the pattern of negotiation and mediation, which is started in the name of Mr. S.K. Mishra sir, who was the civil servant in the state of Bihar. and he served as a teacher during his initial life, and he served as a IAS officer, as a promoted civil servant in as a Lokayukt in Bihar. And then after retirement, he served as a teacher. He was coaching a specific set of students for UPSC examinations. He is the father of Mr. Sudhir Mishra, who is an advocate in the High Court and Supreme Court. He is a environment law lawyer, known environment lawyer in India, and he is representing Supreme Court of India in the High Court of Delhi in the reconstruction and new project of the Supreme Court premises. He is the amicus curiae in that matter in the High Court, and he is representing Government of India in a lot of other matters in environmental issues. So he is the one whose father's name we have started this competition, and every year we are having more than 100 teams and similar approximately 100 judges. Welcome, Chetan Sharma sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence in the valedictory program, sir. Every year we are conducting this competition, which is globally very renowned and very known. Every year we are having 15 approx teams from across the world and 90 plus teams from India. So in last 4 days, we have done this competition. One of the day we have designated 15 days before this competition, we have designated for the workshop to all the participating teams on negotiation skills and mediation skills. Honorable Mr. Justice Madan B. Lokur sir was one of the keynote speakers in the workshop, along with Advocate Iram Majid ma'am, who is the Government Standing Counsel in the High Court and Supreme Court, and along with a lot of other international level mediators and arbitrators. That workshop was conducted for all the participants on the 1st of March this year. And now from Thursday onwards, we had the rounds. On Friday, we had the 4 preliminary rounds. And then Saturday, we had the octa final and quarter final. Today, we had the semi-final and final round, which was judged by the 5 judges from all across the world. 2 judges from India and 3 judges from outside India. So there were 4 teams in the finals. With this very small introduction of this competition, I seek the permission of our chief guest and guest of honor, sir, to request Mr. Manohar Tharani, sir, the president of Lloyd Group of Institutions, to kindly deliver the welcome address for our chief guest and guest of honor, sir. Over to you, President, sir.
Thank you very much, Salim, sir. Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to all of you, sir. Respected chief guest of the day, Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄 sir, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir, Additional Solicitor General of India, Ms. Mamta Tiwari, Ms. Iram Majid, Dr. Mohammed Salim, and Ms. Daisy Pallavi, participants of the competition, eminent dignitaries, faculty members, and our very dear students. A very, very good evening to all of you. It is our proud privilege and honor to host the 6th edition of the S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. And it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory function. At the outset, I thank you all for your contribution in making this competition a grand success. Lloyd is proud to be part of spreading the knowledge of mediation and negotiation among the law students throughout India and internationally. Today, alternate dispute resolution has become central to legal practice. Mediation and negotiation competition is being organized by us to enhance students' client management skills, to better equip them at handling pragmatic problems by giving them an interdisciplinary outlook approaching legal issues. By this competition, I'm sure that the participating students are provided with a platform not only to hone their mediation and negotiation skills, but also life skills of problem solving and decision making, as it provides insight into both life and profession. We are extremely honored today by the gracious presence of Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄𝐑𝐈𝐁𝐄, Judge Supreme Court of India, as our chief guest of the function. Lordship's presence here exhibits his passion and commitment for legal education. I sincerely thank your Lordship for sparing your valuable time from your busy schedule and gracing us with your presence as the chief guest for this verification. A very, very warm welcome to your Lordship. We are also thankful for the gracious presence of Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir, Additional Solicitor General, as the guest of honor. Sir, thank you very, very much for sparing time on a Sunday to be with us. The participation of several universities from all over the regions truly reflect the usefulness and relevance of this competition. As we could see, all the participant teams have sent their jewels, which led to a vibrant competition. I applaud the dedication and effort of all the competitors, and I congratulate each one for contributing to the success of this event. It's also my pleasure to welcome Ira Majid Madam, Salim Sir, Daisy Palvi Madam, faculty members, and my dear students who have worked day in and out for this competition, and without whose cooperation, this competition would not have been a success. With that, I am honored to welcome all of you to the S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition 6. Thank you.
Thank you so much, President Sir, for your insight and welcome speech for our Chief Guest and Guest of Honor, sir. I now request Ms. Daisy Pallavi to kindly present the event report. Ms. Daisy Pallavi is an alumnus of this law school. She is the person who is from the beginning of this competition. She is the one who started and anchored this competition. She is the program director of this competition. Kindly present the report.
Thank you so much, sir. Today, I, Daisy Pallavi, the event director of this competition, take this opportunity to read the event report for the 6th edition of S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. Lloyd Law College successfully organized the 6th edition of its signature global event, S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition, powered by Trust Legal Advocates and Solicitors, BW Legal World, Seraph & Partners, Newman Law Offices, MZM Legal LLP, and Phoenix Legal. We received more than 500 provisional registration from about 100 law schools and shortlisted of about century of teams, including those from overseas. This competition aimed to promote the use of mediation and negotiation among the young generation of law professionals and inculcate in them the appropriate skill set and mindset to effectively resolve disputes. This academic event encourages and promotes the untethered exchange of ideas, experiences, and expertise among law students of varied backgrounds. Our efforts have been recognized and appreciated by Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, former Minister of Law and Justice, Union of India, and by Mr. R. Venkatramani, Learned Attorney General of India. In 2020, we embarked upon this remarkable journey with the first edition of our very own S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition with only 30 provisional registration and 13 participating teams. We had the support of our mentors, trust legal advocates and consultants always with us. This competition in its first edition shared among the winners a prize money of about Rs 50,000 INR. From second edition, we shifted this competition to online mode with fervent participation from global teams. This year, for the 6th edition of S.K. Mishra Memorial International Mediation Negotiation Competition, we have awarded the winning participants with a prize money of about Rs 3 lakhs across various categories to acknowledge the efforts and enthusiasm of our participants. The workshop of this competition was held on 1st March 2025, which marked the beginning of this great academic festival. This year, we were graced by the presence of global experts such as Ms. Kathleen Ruana-Lede, mediator, trained consultant, author, and advocate from USA, Ms. Linda Heng, founder and CEO, Resolution Exchange, international mediator and trainer. The attendees of the workshop gained valuable insights from the experience and expertise of Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄𝐑𝐈𝐁, Judge, Singapore International Commercial Court, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, Ms. Kainat Pundit, Advocate, High Court of Delhi, and our constant guide and mentor, Ms. Ira Majid Ma'am, Central Government Standing Council, Honorary Director, Lloyd Law College. This competition was organized from 21st to 23rd March 2025. On day 1, we had preliminary round 1 and preliminary round 2 distributed in 4 segments. On day 2, 32 teams qualified for the octa-final rounds, from which 8 teams qualified for the quarter-final rounds. And today, on the final day of the competition, Teams competed in the semi-finals and the final round, which was conducted amongst NLU Delhi and NLU Orissa in the negotiation segment and OP Jindal Global University and UILS in the mediation segment. Today, as we end this segment of this competition, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Iram Majid Ma'am, Central Government Standing Council, Director Lloyd Law College, Chairperson Lima, Director IIM and APCAM, Mr. Sudhir Mishra Sir, Founder and Managing Partner of Trust Legal, Mr. Manohar Therani Sir, President Lloyd Law College, and our Director, Dr. Mohammad Salim Sir, the other event heads, core committee, and the organizing committee, and all those who were involved in the seamless and successful execution of the 6th edition of our very own SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. I would also like to congratulate all the participants for their zealous participation. I hope to see all of you all again in the upcoming edition of SKMMIMNC. Thank you, everyone.
Ms. Daisy Pallavi, thank you so much for providing a detailed program report, event report, which was conducted this year. Although this brief is a detail, but this is an insight about how we have organized this competition over the last 6 years. Thank you so much, Ms. Daisy. I request my team members to kindly speak the short profile of our Honorable Guest of Honor, Mr. Chetan Sharma, Sir, Honorable Additional Solicitor General of India.
Mr. Chetan Sharma is a regarded senior advocate and currently serves as the Additional Solicitor General for the High Court of Delhi. He was first appointed to this prestigious position in July 2020 and was reappointed in July 2023 for his second term. In his role, he represents the Union government in a wide range of important legal matters, contributing significantly to the administration of justice. Known for his integrity and dedication to the legal profession, Mr. Sharma firmly believes that law is a noble calling, not a business. He consistently advocates for the ethical practice of law, emphasizing the importance of service to society and the preservation of justice. His balanced and thoughtful approach has earned him wide respect in legal circles. So, we welcome you to Lloyd.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tripathi. I would now very humbly request our ASG sir to kindly share his views and ideas. Thank you, sir.
Namaste. Good evening and welcome to this wonderful evening where the weather is absolutely perfect. It's a Sunday and normally Sunday evenings are a little bit tense because there is a Monday looming ahead. And the Monday is tense because there is the full week looming ahead. But notwithstanding that, there is spring in the air. Vasant Ritu hai. And the weather is almost perfect. The flowers are blooming. So is mediation. So is competition. We've had almost 500 registrations here. And before I dwell any further, may I respectfully pay my humble regards and respects to the most eminent Honorable Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄𝐑𝐈𝐁𝐄 Sahab, who is here. He's a picture of grace. He's a picture of humility. And if I may say, sir, you're a picture of steadfastness and stability. All those who can see him will notice one thing. Our Supreme Court judge is eminently patient. There is no movement in his physical form. He is absolutely, he's there not for the sake that he has to be there as the chief guest, but he's there as, as somebody who has an umbrella of blessings for all of us. And his presence has indeed added grace, has added elegance, has added degree, has added gravity to this wonderful event. I once again, sir, offer my regards to you. That said, I can see also a smiling lady. Just see the smile. You can see. ये आजकल लोग बहुत कम हंसते हैं. And somebody said, your smile is the signature of your success. So let's come out of the self, एक ऐसा एक बन जाता है कि हम बहुत solemn हो जाते हैं, बहुत serious हो जाते हैं. So Inam Majid ma'am, and I'll of course dwell on her. There is yet another, if not, I should have taken her name first. I'm sorry for that, ma'am, because you are not on screen. Mamta ma'am, Mamta Tiwari ma'am is a very renowned name, not only nationally but internationally in solution of commercial disputes, having represented India in one of the major arbitrations that this country has had internationally. She is a great force to reckon with. She is an authority on arbitration. And ma'am, I also, in this wonderful evening, pay my respectful regards to you, Mamta ma'am. So we are honoring the legacy of Shri S.K. Mishra. And S.K. Mishra Sahab was actually a very emotional man, but you will pardon my saying so. वो emotional तो थे, but वो mathematics के professor थे. Now, these two are antithetical to each other. Mathematical people are not emotional, but so was late Shri Mishra, who then became an IAS officer. And he was known for his integrity. And he was great friends with late Tiwari Sahab, who was Mamta ma'am's father, who is also a legend in integrity and honesty, the likes of whom are very, very rare and very seldom. His integrity and his approach towards transparency in public administration, there are few parallels that can match Shri Tiwari. And Mamta ji is the proud daughter amongst the three daughters of late Tiwari Sahab. So Mishra Sahab jo the, he was the first member secretary from Bihar Information Commission in 2006, and his contribution to the right of information was applauded, and RTI became the roadmap for the rest of the country. उनके 4 बच्चे हैं, जिसमें से 2 जो हैं वो girls हैं, 2 boys, and one of them is my friend in absentia, Mr. Sudhir Mishra, who is probably stuck up somewhere else, but हो जाता है, कहते हैं ना, बड़े-बड़े शहरों में छोटी-छोटी बातें हो ही जाती हैं कहीं ना कहीं तो. But that said, let's come to the core of the issue. See, these type of competitions equip the younger generation to actually aid in the dispensation of justice. Dispensation of justice is not penal. It is not penal always कि आपने ये दंडात्मक नहीं है कि आपने किसी को पनिश कर दिया और ये justice होगा. The larger concept of justice is that there are 2 viewpoints, and each of the viewpoints can be justified in their own way. Now, which viewpoint will prevail or will not prevail, should prevail or should not prevail, to prevail to what degree or not to what degree, is the fact that you must get the warring parties to actually move ahead rather than be embroiled in an internecine, endless, ad infinitum fight to the finish. Jasab, when I entered the profession in 1986-87, that was the time when I entered. Enrollment वहीं की. तो हमने एक एग्जाम्पल सुनते थे. एक बड़े वकील साहब थे, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक नेम्स, नहीं आज तो किसी भी चीज का बाप का पतंगड़ बन जाता है. तो वो उनके पास बहुत बड़े वकील साहब थे. उनके पास एक बहुत बड़े सिनेमा घर के क्लाइंट आते थे, तो लोग देखते थे कि साहब, पुराने जमाने में इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट वर दोज हु हैड सिनेमा हाउसेस. So that man came, and he used to be a permanent feature in the senior advocate's office. So after about 15 years, that gentleman who used to visit that lawyer, he again saw that cinema owner. तो उन्होंने पूछा कि साहब, आपका अभी केस निपटा नहीं है? So he said, नहीं, केस तो नहीं निपटा, लेकिन मैं निपट गया हूं, अब मैं यहां नौकरी करता हूं. So, you know, those things used to go on and on, on and on. And you know, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm lightening the atmosphere. But just how you would have heard of that a senior lawyer became very sick and he told his son कि जाइए साहब, आज मुकदमे की तारीख आप भुगतिए. वो गया और उसने साहब मुकदमा खत्म. He won the matter. When he came back, far from being congratulated, he was chided. उन्होंने कहा, अरे मूर्ख आदमी, इससे तो हमारा घर चलता था. But you see, ये एक बहुत लिमिटेड, और ये प्रैक्टिस खत्म हो चुकी है. The new practice is try to solve the situation before it gets out of hand. And even if it gets out of hand, there is always a solution, always an alternate remedy. And mediation is one of the main streams that can afford quick, affordable, workable, practical, dynamic solution, which is justice. You have to move ahead in life. You can't be besotted. You can't be captured. You can't be held captive to the time of distress. You have to move on. The life is much more than this. So mediation offers that. और इस dispensation of justice में आज ये जो competition हुआ है, with 100 law schools participating and almost 500 registrations, I'm sure it has been a very resounding competition. Everybody has participated in full gusto, and credit once again must go to Inam Majid Madam. She is wearing mediation on her badge, and her dedication is really praiseworthy. See, one thing is that we live for ourselves. The other thing is that we live for the fact that what society has given us, we have to give back to society. And nothing can be better than training young minds. जब आप young people को train करते हो, तो उसमें एक ऐसी आपको रीबैक, एक rebound खुशी मिलती है कि that is just like prayer offered to God. Because you are actually, once you go out of your shelf of the self, pronunciation dekho, once you go out of the shelf of the self, then you become selfless. And selflessness is what is good not only for the self, but for the whole world. And you see, जब एक डॉक्टर किसी को ट्रीट करता है, वो एक फिजिकल एलिमेंट है. आप जिसको ट्रीट कर रहे हो, आपके हाथ, if God has put those persons in your hands and you are mediating and bringing them to a acceptable solution, to a workable solution, you are doing divine. It's a divine dispensation. कितनी बड़ी बात है. And all of you people, let me tell you, आप एक मुकदमा solve करते हो, that one man is going to send you 20 more references, and those 20 references are going to send you 200 more references, far removed from that man who was sick that day and who scolded his son कि तुमने इस मुकदमे को खत्म क्यों करवाया. Times have changed, we have moved on, and there is a story that a man had a 5-year-old child, and one day the child accidentally tore his father's prized world map. उसको उसने फाड़ दिया, उसको क्या पता था? तो उनके अब्बा हजूर ने उनको बोला कि अगर आप इसको फिक्स नहीं कर सकते तो आपका खाना पीना गेम सारे बंद. And he went out in a huff. And when he returned, to his surprise, he found that the map was fixed. अब वो कैसे हुआ? क्योंकि उसके पीछे एक ह्यूमन बॉडी का आकार था. There was a human body, human form at the back. And the child applied his mind, hands, head, neck, chest, abdomen, legs, and the world map got fixed again. So behind every skirmish, behind every chasm, behind every war, behind every battle, there is this human element. And my fond wish and advice to all the participating lovely people over here is, please keep this human mind, this human heart, this human emotion in mind when you go into the profession full on. Life is not about just winning cases, getting cases, spinning money. वो एक जिंदगी का एक पार्ट है, बट दूसरा पार्ट और ज्यादा मच मोर इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट इज आप सोसाइटी के लिए उन लोगों के लिए क्या करते हो. एंड मीडिएशन इज वन सच फोरम व्हिच इज सो important today. And this has been our culture. It's not that it has come कि अब एक मीडिएशन एक्ट हो गया या आपने अपने जीसीसी में क्लॉज डाल दिया कि आर्बिट्रेशन से पहले मीडिएशन होगी. It's not that. यहाँ तो if you go back, you will have village panchayats, you will have community-driven mechanisms. We are just bringing those age-old values in a form that we have Christianed and nomenclatured as modern, and that is all. The mechanism essentially remains the same. So therefore, to end my boring ramble, to all the participants, congratulations on being part of this journey. Your participation is proof enough that you are not just law students, you are future problem solvers. Mediation and negotiation require not only knowledge, they require patience, empathy, strategic thinking, and more importantly, the ability to listen. जैसे आप मुझे सुन रहे हो जिस पेशेंस से, बस यही पेशेंस आप वहां रखना, आप बहुत अच्छे मेडिएशन बन. देखो, आप कभी खाना बनाते हो तो ममता मैम एंड ऑल द लेडीज ओवर हियर, प्रेशर कुकर को आप एकदम से नहीं खोलते हो. उसको अपना काम करने देते हो. जब उसकी स्टीम निकल जाती है तब वहां से तो लोग बहुत भरे हुए होते हैं क्योंकि वो अपने माइंड में बहुत कुछ उनका पकता रहता है. सो एज अ मीडिएटर, इफ यू आर नॉट पेशेंट, इफ यू कांट लिसन टू देम, यू विल नॉट बी सक्सेसफुल. स्टीम निकलने दो, प्रेशर कुकर का सामने रखना आप एक. सो एज वी कंक्लूड, वी लीव यू जस्ट वन थॉट. Mediation is not a technique, it's a responsibility. And it's ensuring that justice is not delayed, relationships are not broken, and fairness prevails, honesty prevails. In the world divided by conflict, we do need people like you to bridge gaps, resolve disputes, and build harmony. And from what I have seen today, I'm confident that each of you will play a crucial role in shaping the future of dispute resolution. To the prize winners, congratulations. To those who have not won the prize, more congratulations. क्योंकि हार सीखना जीतने से ज्यादा important है. To learn to be defeated, to learn to face adversity is far important than actually winning it. So that said, once again, to the chief guest, to all of you, congratulations. And I think it's time for me also now to listen. Enough is enough. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir. for your great insight and small stories, sharing with all the participants and all of us. We are thankful to you for your presence and your time and your guidance and your support and all your thoughts that you have shared with all of us in such a light and such a momentous nature. We all are very blessed to have your presence today in this valedictory session. And I hope all the participating teams who are joining from YouTube, who are joining here in the Zoom, they must be benefited immensely with these small anecdotes and these small tips that you have shared with all of us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time. I would, with the permission of the chief guest and our guest of honor, I would request Miss Mamta Tiwari, ma'am, the trustee of this competition, to kindly share a few words with all of us. I would just say one sentence. Mr. Sudhir Mishra, sir, is invited to the Gujarat National University, Gandhinagar, in a program, which is a convocation program today. So he is there in the program, so he could not join. And we are blessed to have the presence of Ms. Mamta Tiwari, ma'am. She will speak on behalf of this competition and the trust legal and especially the competition, which is in the name of his father, who is S.K. Mishra, sir, who was the father of Sudhir Mishra, sir. Ma'am, over to you.
Honorable Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐄, Mr. Chetan Sharma, Mr. Tharyani, Iram Majid, and of course, Dr. Mohammed Salim. Good afternoon, and thank you for thinking of me. It's been a great afternoon today. I was sitting and judging the final rounds from 2 to 4 p.m. And I must confess, it was a learning experience even for me. The children, the students were so well prepared with their problems, the way they put them, the way the mediators conducted themselves. The two teams, they, I think, did very well. It was very difficult to really put marks against the two teams and against the two mediators, because I think they all did a fantabulous job. Mr. Chetan Sharma has already spoken about Mr. S.K. Mishra. I would only add that he did phenomenal work under the Right to Information Act and was very active in Project Sabarmala. He, in fact, thought of the program which led to interlinking of rivers, and then that was conceptualized as a formal project. It's a great honor. It's a pleasure to be here, and I don't think I should waste much time. The teams must be waiting for the declaration of the results, and we have, more importantly, Honorable Justice Masih here to address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and speaking in this forum and joining us here in the campus and guiding us throughout this competition. Thank you so much. I would now request my team member, Ms. Ishani Srivastava, to kindly speak the short profile of our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐒 Masih, sir. Ms. Ishani, kindly.
Honorable Mr. Justice 𝐒𝐔𝐁𝐒 Masih is the Judge of the Supreme Court of India. He earned his BSc and LLB from Aligarh Muslim University and was enrolled as an advocate in 1987. Over the years, he built a strong legal career practicing constitutional, service, labor, and civil law. He also served in key roles in the office of the Advocate General of Punjab, including Assistant, Deputy, and Additional Advocate General. He was appointed as an additional judge of the Punjab and Haryana High Court in 2008 and became a permanent judge in 2011. In May 2023, he was appointed as the Chief Justice of the Rajasthan High Court, and later that year, on November 9, 2023, he was elevated to the Supreme Court of India. Known for his fair and balanced judgments, Justice Masih brings significant experience and representation from minority community to the apex court. He is known for delivering judgments that uphold constitutional values, including notable decisions on public order, minority rights, and administrative accountability. We extend our warmest welcome to your Lordship.
Honorable Lordship, I very humbly request you to kindly deliver your talk. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable dignitaries, esteemed faculty, dear participants, and the visionaries who made this event possible. It's a privilege to join you all today, although virtually, at the conclusion of what has been an extraordinary journey. The SK Mishra Memorial International Mediation and Negotiation Competition. This getting together may just not be a competition, but a movement. That's what I expect. A movement towards a legal landscape where conflict is not merely litigated, but understood, where disputes are not just argued, but resolved. Looking at all of you, I'm reminded of my own time as a law student. Back then, mediation was largely theoretical, a mere alternative to what was believed to be a real battle, that is the courtroom. Litigation was seen as the gold standard, while mediation was viewed as a softer, lesser form of justice. But today the scales are shifting. Mediation is not a compromise. It is a craft that demands intellect, patience, and above all, the ability to listen. Our legal system is evolving, and Mediation Act 2023 is a testament to this transformation. By mandating pre-litigation mediation, the law firms affirms a fundamental jurisprudential principle. Justice is not confined to adjudication, but extends to equitable resolution. It reinforces the anatomy of disputing parties, enabling them to assert agency over their legal conflicts, rather than subjecting them solely to the constraints of the adversarial system and the procedural rigidity of formal litigation. Yet, despite its promise, mediation faces resistance. Some believe that seeking mediation signals weakness. This is what one can call the first blink syndrome, where parties hesitate to initiate negotiation out of fear that it makes them look uncertain. Others believe mediation produces an inferior form of justice, one that lacks the weight of a court judgment. But I ask you this, is justice merely a decree, or is it a restitution of peace? Mediation is not about retreat or concession. It is about foresight and wisdom. It demands that we look beyond rigid positions and entrenched arguments to uncover solutions that litigation alone may never provide. It is about transforming disputes into dialogues, ensuring that justice is not skewed by power imbalance, and fostering an approach where both parties do not walk away as adversaries, but as individuals who have arrived at a resolution they can live with. True strength does not lie in a relentless confrontation, but in the discernment to recognize what resolution serves justice better than conflict. In many years on the bench, I have referred various cases to the mediation, not because the law lacked authority, but because true justice is not just about decisions. It is about resolution. Courts are not choosing between litigation and mediation. They are now embracing both as essential tools in pursuit of justice. One case I may refer to as it stays with me. Two brothers locked in a bitter property dispute had spent years fighting in court, eroding not just their inheritance, but their relationships as well. The arguments were precise, the legal points well researched. But what no court order could fix was their fractured bond. I urged them into mediation, and for the first time in years, they spoke not as litigants, but as a family. The result, a settlement that went for far beyond property. It was a reunion, restoring trust between the two brothers. That is what mediation does. It does not just settle cases. It restores humanity to the process of justice. Mediation is not new to us. India's panchayat system has long been an example of dispute resolution through dialogue and wisdom. Even in our folklore, we see its essence. Mullah Nasruddin once listened to a dispute and told the first person, "You're right." Then the second one was heard. And to him also he said, "You are also right." His wife, who was also hearing what was going on, was a bit confused and asked, "How can both be right?" Mullah smiled and said, "My dear, you are also right." Mediation is not about providing one side right. It's not proving that one is right, the other is wrong. It is about finding a path forward where everyone can live with the outcome. The result is beneficial for all. That is what mediation brings about. And that brings me to all of you, the participants to this competition. You are not just law students. You are the future of justice and the system. This competition was not about winning or losing. It is about mastering the art of listening, negotiating, and leading with wisdom. To the organizers, faculty, and mentors, your efforts have shaped an environment where young legal minds can explore the future of dispute resolution. The work you have done here will ripple far beyond this event, influencing courts, communities, and legal institutions in the years to come. My heartfelt congratulations to the winners for the outstanding performance, which are likely to be announced soon. Your poise and dedication, which has allowed you to effectively negotiate this competition, will hold you in good stead in your legal careers as well. However, it is important to remember that every participant here is a winner because he has learned through the whole process, which he will remember and use all through the life and the career. As we conclude this event, I urge you to carry forward the lessons you have learned. It does not need more people locked in perpetual battle. It needs architects of resolution, jurists who can recalibrate disputes into agreements, and legal minds that can redefine justice as something greater than a verdict. You are those peacemakers who hold the future, and that gives me hope. And I wish you all the best in your future, and I am sure that you'll all be successful in your endeavors. Let me thank everyone for being kind enough to hear what I had to share with you. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Honorable Lordship, many thanks for your insight and your guidance to all the students and all of us on this very auspicious occasion of the valedictory ceremony of this competition. We are extremely thankful for your time, your presence, your guidance, and your support for all of us. The presence of Honorable Justice today and the presence of 𝐒𝐤𝐁𝐄 Sharma sir, 𝐂𝐥𝐥𝐵, Honorable 𝐂𝐥𝐵 of our country, is the epitome for all of us, all the students who are present here, that how the topmost people of our fraternity are always ready and willing to support and guide the student fraternity of our country and all over the world, every day, every time, even on Sunday, which is the doorstep towards the Monday. A lot of matters are listed, but all these star people of our fraternity, Honorable Justice, Honorable 𝐒𝐥𝐥𝐵 sir, all of us, all of them are always ready and willing to provide guidance to our student fraternity and all of us in professional endeavors which students are ready to learn and work upon. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and support. I would now request Ms. Iram Majid ma'am, Central Government Standing Council, Honorary Director, Lloyd Law College, Chairperson, Lima, and IAM and APCAM. I would request Iram Majid ma'am to kindly share his insight and share the results of the competition. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A very good evening to all of you. Our chief guest of honor, thank you so much for being here and gracing this occasion. And before I, because this is the most awaiting, moment for all the students, before that, I would like to start this with a quote. So the quote is from Michelle Jordan. I have failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed. So winner never quit and quitter never win. The only way to do great work is to love what you do and believe you can, and you are halfway there. So with this, I would like to start announcing the results. So the result announcement. So can you go ahead with the PPT, please? Yeah. So the best opening statement for the negotiator is Jindal Global Law School. I think we can have a clap for the yeah. And the second is the best opening statement. Again, it is going to Jindal Global Law School. Next is the best performance. So the best performance, first time participating team is Praveen Gandhi College of Law. Congratulations. Thereafter, we are having best acknowledgement of cultural differences. And this award goes to Delhi Metropolitan Education. Best creative solution. Again, Delhi Metropolitan Education. And now we have a best relationship building with other team. So this is for Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University. Thereafter, we have best teamwork between client and counsel. Again, Delhi Metropolitan Education, third award. Okay. And the best negotiation plan, this is National Law University, Delhi. We have best mediation plan also. And that goes to Ramia College of Law. We have the runner-up for the mediator. So runner-up for the mediator is University Institute of Legal Studies, Punjab University. And the best mediator is Jindal Global Law School. Congratulations. And the best negotiating team runner-up. So this is the most awaiting award and goes to National Law University, Delhi. And now finally, the best negotiating team is, all of you must be knowing it. So, National Law University, Odisha. A very, very warm congratulations to all of you. Over to you, Daisy. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for announcing the results. With the permission of Honorable Chief Guest of the Day and our Guest of Honor of the Day, I, Dr. Muhammad Salim, propose the vote of thanks for this program. I'm extremely grateful and thankful to the presence of Honorable Justice Augustine George Massey, sir, for his time, giving time and guidance to the student fraternity of the whole world who have participated in this competition. There was a team from Colombo, there was a team from Singapore, there was a team from Malaysia, there was a team from Georgia, there were judges from all across the world. There were teams from a lot of neighboring countries, and there were approximately 70 plus teams from all across India, from all the top law schools in India. And we are extremely thankful for your time, for your guidance, for your support. And this is how a student fraternity feels great when they are being acknowledged, they are being guided by Honorable Lordship. And your guidance will take them further in their career and will be a remembering and a kind of memory for all of them, those who have won, those who have not won, those who have participated in any of the way. So your presence is a benchmark for them that they have participated in the competition. And there was Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, and he said such and such things which are going to be a remarkable guidance for all of them and for all of us. Thank you so much, Lordship, for your time and your presence and your guidance to all of us. I am extremely thankful to the presence of Additional Solicitor General of India of India in High Court of Delhi, 𝐒𝐤𝐁𝐒 Sharma sir, for his accepting our invitation, joining us, and giving great insight to all the participating students and all our OC organizing committee, all our volunteers, all our teachers who are joining here, all the participating teams from all across the world. Your insights are greatly valuable to all of us, and this will be a great motivation to all the participating students for always taking cues from these words and doing better and better in the time to come. These children, these students are our future. They are the backbone of the nation. They are the future of our fraternity. And what they will learn from you, even a sentence of you, will be a great memory in their mind, and they will be in a position to foster their career on those lines of guidance from you. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and guidance and support. I'm thankful to the presence of Ms. Mamta Tiwari, ma'am, from the side of our trustees of this competition. Thank you so much, ma'am, for judging the final round and giving great feedback to the participating teams and joining us in the campus for the valedictory program. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all your kind support and guidance to all of us. I'm extremely thankful to the presence and guidance of Iram Majid, ma'am, Central Government Standing Council. This competition is seeing growth every year from all a spectrum, from every tenet of this competition. Ma'am is a great support from drafting the problems of final round, semi-final round, and octa-final and quarter-final round. And yesteryears, every year she has been evaluating, judging the final rounds also, and a great connect to the student community to the elders of our fraternity, to the law school, to the courtroom, to the mediation, to the arbitration. She is one who is combining all the facets of the professional aspects of fraternity. She is teaching, she is standing in the court, she is guiding the advocates on mediation arbitration training, she is guiding the students, and she is judging the competitions. This is how I am extremely thankful to her for being there for everyone, and providing time and support to everyone. This is unique in itself, and once in a century, once in a time, these kind of people who are in a position to foster and provide support to everyone in the fraternity comes to the forum. Ma'am, we are thankful to you for all your time and support. I'm thankful to Ms. Daisy Pallavi for always creating this competition into such a level, bringing all the teams with all the organizing committee members who have been since last 4-5 months, they have been tirelessly working. All the team members of my OC, along with Daisy, who is the event director, and Preet Kaur, and all my team members who are there, 25-30 members and 60 volunteers, and on top of them there are 100 more people, and all the participating teams from all across the world and all across India. I'm thankful to all of you for participating in this competition. This is a great gesture. We are just looking forward to have better quality of professionals in our fraternity, and today and tomorrow. And because of this quality professional culture and quality professional etiquettes, we will move better, and we will be in a position to solve the problems of our society, and we'll create a better society only by being a better professionals and better persons. Thank you so much. I would now turn to Ms. Daisy for showing some insights about the competition for a minute only.
Sir, before that, I would like to say thank you also, because you are the one behind each of us, and you never say no, and you have given a free hand to each of us, and that is what it speaks for itself. This all able to speak for itself. Thank you so much, sir.
Ms. Daisy, kindly show the review of this competition, which is in the movie frame, just for 1 minute, and then we will conclude the session.
कहाँ गुंडाई चल रहा है? अभी गुंडाई चालू कहाँ की है? तोड़ो। हरे ऐसन मनोहर मंगल मूरत, सुहावन सुंदर सूरत हो। हे राजा जी, ए राजा जी, ए राजा जी, ए करे तराहल जरूरत मूरत खूबसूरत हो। हे राजा जी, ए करे ताराहल जरूरत मूरत खूबसूरत हो। अरे हमरा जनाता बबुआ जीएम होई है, ना 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 ना, इला ना डीएम होई है हो। एललना 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 हिंद के सितारा, ई तो सीएम हुई है, ओ से ऊपर पीएम हुई है हो। अरे हुई है वाइस चांसलर यूनिवर्सिटी के, मेयर लंदन सिटी के नु हो। एललना 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 होम सेक्रेटरी गवर्नमेंट के तो हीरा अपना मिट्टी के नु। अरे बबुआ हमार महाराज होई है, राजा धीराज होई है हो। ललना ए ललना ए ललना धातु में हीरा उखराज हुई है सिरवा के मुनि बाबा ऐसा बाबू ज्ञानी होई है राजा जैसा दानी होई है हो ए ललना ए ललना ए ललना अखिला भूमंडल राजधानी हुई है बापे जस खंडानी हुई है हो ए ललना अखिला भूमंडल राजधानी हुई है बापे.
Thank you so much, all the student volunteers who have been showcased in this video. They have worked tirelessly since last 4 months, and they were here since last 4-5 days. So they have been working together tirelessly day and night. So they just showcase their working atmosphere, how lightly there was a guitar, there was food, there was light up moments, there were moments when there has been juggling around the work. Thank you so much, all the OC members and everyone, Randeep and Rishabh and Daisy and Preet and everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for building this competition to this level. We will meet again in this competition next year, 2026, in March 2026, with the blessings of our Honorable Chief Guest, with the blessings of our guest of honor, with the blessings of Mamta Tiwari ma'am, Ms. Iram Majid ma'am, and Manor Thairani sir, president of our institutions, with the support and guidance and mentoring of all our mentors and all our student communities. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, support, and guidance. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. With the permission of Honorable Chief Guest, I will end the meeting. Thank you, sir.